Eastleigh is in Hampshire, England, and the main town in the Borough of Eastleigh. The town lies between Southampton and Winchester, and is part of the South Hampshire conurbation. The first substantial growth was as a railway town. Now it is home to many businesses, including a manufacturing plant owned by Prysmian Cables and AMP Systems. The town lies on the River Itchen, one of England's premier chalk streams for fly fishing, a designated site of special scientific interest. History. The modern town of Eastleigh lies on the old Roman road, built in AD 79 between Winchester and Bitterne. Roman remains discovered in the Eastleigh area, including a Roman lead coffin excavated in 1908, indicate that a settlement probably existed here in Roman times. A Saxon village called Eastleigh has been recorded to have existed since 932 AD. There is additional evidence of this settlement in a survey from the time which details land in North Stoneham being granted by King Aethelstan to his military aide, Alfred, in 932 AD. The prefix est or east is thought to refer to its location relative to the established settlement of Baddesley. The Domesday Book of 1086 gives a more detailed account of the settlement, which is referred to as Estley. In 1838 the London and South Western Railway Company built a railway from Southampton to Winchester. It was decided to build a station near the little village of Barton. This railway station was originally named Bishopstoke Junction. In 1868 the villages of Barton and Eastleigh were combined into one parish. A parish church, the Church of the Resurrection, was built in the same year, at a cost of £2,300. A local noted author of many novels, Charlotte Young, donated £500 towards the building of the church. She was rewarded by being given the privilege to choose a name for the new parish, either Barton or Eastleigh. She chose Eastleigh, but with a new modern spelling, Eastleigh. In 1891 the L and AMP SWR carriage and wagon works from Nine Elms in London were transferred to Eastleigh. This was followed by the Nine Elms locomotive works, which were moved there in 1909. These railway works were closed in 2006 but have since reopened, albeit on a smaller scale. Eastleigh has seen a rapid and controlled expansion in residential, industrial and commercial development over recent years. The Borough of Eastleigh was ranked the 9th best place to live in the UK 2006 by a Channel 4 programme. The United States Navy established a naval air station on the 23rd of July 1918 to assemble and repair Caproni, California. 5 and Echo DH-4 and DH-9 bombers from the Northern Bombing Group of the First World War. The base closed shortly after the first armistice at Compiègne. Perhaps Eastleigh's best-known resident is the Spitfire aeroplane, which was built in Southampton and first flown from Eastleigh Aerodrome. A replica has recently been placed on the roundabout at the entrance to the airport. Eastleigh Museum, which is to be found in the High Street, holds information about the town and the surrounding villages, including Bishopstoke, which had been the largest residential area. Education. Eastleigh has 2 further education colleges, Barton Peveril Sixth Form College and Eastleigh College. Secondary schools include Crestwood College and Quilly School, and primary schools include Cherbourg Primary School, Norwood Primary School, Nightingale Primary School, the Crescent Primary School and Shakespeare Infant and Junior Schools to the north of the town. Religion. Emmanuel Baptist Church was founded in the early 1930s, in the former Desborough Mission Hall in Desborough Road. The building dates to 1905. Sport: Eastleigh FC. Eastleigh FC are the town's sole senior football team, playing from 2014-15 in the Conference Premier as well as entering the FA Cup and the FA Trophy. Eastleigh Ladies Hockey Club. Eastleigh Ladies Hockey Club is based in South Hampshire. It fields 2 teams in the Hampshire Women's League, as well as playing floodlit and indoor league games. Eastleigh Rugby Football Club. Eastleigh Rugby Football Club play from The Hub in Eastleigh. They currently have 4 senior sides: Colts and Young Player Development. The first 15 currently play in the London 3 Southwest. Also based at The Hub are the Hurricanes, a team for young adults with learning difficulties. Eastleigh Running Club. There is a broadly based running club. Politics. Eastleigh is represented in Parliament by Conservative MP Mims Davies. She was elected for the first time in the 2015 election with a majority of 9,147, taking over from Mike Thornton. Mike Thornton was elected in the 2013 by-election after the resignation of Chris Huhne, in a by-election that was closely fought, with UKIP coming second and the Conservatives coming third. In 2005, Huhne had been elected as the Liberal Democrat Member of Parliament for the Eastleigh constituency after the previous MP retired. Eastleigh has a tradition of close contests, and Huhne narrowly beat the Conservative candidate Connor Burns with the second lowest swing against the Liberal Democrats of any seat, with a retiring MP. David Chidgey had succeeded the Conservative MP Stephen Milligan after his high-profile death. Chris Huhne was appointed as Secretary of State for Energy and Climate Change following the 2010 general election. Huhne resigned the seat in February 2013 after pleading guilty to perverting the course of justice over a 2003 speeding case. Eastleigh Borough Council currently has 38 Liberal Democrats and 6 Conservative councillors. Economy. The B&Q head office is on Chestnut Avenue in Eastleigh. The town was formerly home to a Mr. Kipling bakery. Transport. Air Southampton Airport, the 20th largest airport in the UK, is located in Eastleigh. Southampton Airport is served by a dedicated mainline railway station, Southampton Airport Parkway, which is the next station stop from Eastleigh Railway Station. Rail Eastleigh is served by Eastleigh Railway Station, a mainline station on the South Western Main Line, from London Waterloo and Winchester to Southampton, Bournemouth and Poole, with a fast and frequent service to those places. It is also the junction station for 2 other routes, the Eastleigh-Fareham line and the Eastleigh-Romsey line. Bus Eastleigh has bus services provided by Stagecoach South, Blue Star, Bridge on Tours, First Group Hampshire, Wiltshire Amp, Dorset and Zelabis. Road Eastleigh is also located close to the junction between the M3 motorway and M27 motorway, giving easy road access to Southampton, Winchester, Bournemouth, Portsmouth and places between. Swan Centre. The Swan Shopping Centre opened in 1989, and was built in the heart of the town's Victorian gridiron road layout and blocked off Market Street and High Street, although through access was possible for pedestrians while the centre was open. The Swan Centre included a French-style cafe and a new library in the High Street atrium. Notable people. The most famous people linked to Eastleigh are probably Christabel Leighton Porter, the model for the Second World War cartoon character Jane, and Benny Hill, who both lived in the town. Hill's first job was in Woolworths in Lee Road, Eastleigh. He then moved on to be a milkman for Hans Dairies, in Factory Road, now Wells Place. His time working in Eastleigh on a horse-drawn milk float gave him his inspiration for his hit record, Ernie, the fastest milkman in the West. In Hill's honor, a plaque has been put up close to the site of the now demolished Hans Dairies building, and a new road has been named Benny Hill. close. Though many of the people who had bought the new homes were not happy with the decision. An alternative suggestion was Cowpat Lane. Sir Arthur Young, the eminent police chief, was born at 55 Chamberlain Road in 1907. Sporting notables include Tommy Green, who won an Olympic gold medal at the 1932 Los Angeles Games in the 50K walk, and Vince Hawkins, who was British middleweight boxing champion in the late 1940s. Other notable residents of Eastleigh include Heinz Burt, Scott Mills, Stephen Goff, Giz Watson, Dancing Bus Stop Lady, twin towns and sister cities. Eastleigh is twinned with Villeneuve-Saint-Georges, France, Kornwestheim, Germany. It has a sister city relationship with Temple Terrace, Florida, United States. It has a friendship link with Kimry, Russia.